Hi, I'm Katie and welcome to my bookish adventure, and welcome, more importantly, to my second video of the week. If you didn't know already, I have decided after so much thinking that I was going to be publishing 2 videos a week. Well, trying. This is gonna kind of be like a we'll sort of see trial and error sort of thing. I've decided that I want to do a weekly reading vlog. Mostly it is just so I can sort of be doing this as like a reading diary, so that I can sort of express my thoughts and feelings as I'm reading a book. I've done it so far with like Throne of Glass, and I really liked being able to do that in the reading vlogs I've done previously. I've liked being able to discuss the book so that I don't have to save it all for one video. And in a lot of cases, you know, I'm not going to dedicate a whole video to doing a review. So in Monday's video I was talking about sort of finishing off Jane Eyre and where my thoughts on that and standing, how I feel about it now I've read it, and just kind of how I got on with it. So for me it's a really nice chance to be able to do that. So I hope you're willing to go along with this idea. So yeah, the whole idea is that Monday I will be posting this reading vlog, and then Thursdays I'll be posting my normal videos. So today's video, I'm finally getting to do this. I was going to pick up the next Throne of Glass book, but I also kind of thought, oh, I don't know, so I'm going to save that for when I finish this book, and I'm going to finally start reading the Shadowhunter Chronicles. It has taken me so long. These books have been on my TBR since I was like 15, I swear to God. I don't know why I've never gotten around to them, especially as, you know, I just feel like I see it everywhere, and especially once I kind of joined Goodreads and then the whole like Bookstagram, like it's just there. And then like the TV series, so I don't know why. So this video is basically my kind of jumping off point of where do I go? I have been umming and ahhing where to start, basically, which way I should be starting. Obviously, City of Bones is like the main series that was started first. I think the first 3 or 4 of these books came out, and then the prequels started coming out. So this is where my dilemma hits. So if I had read these when I was like a teen, when I found them, I would have be reading them in publication order. I would have started with these, and then eventually I would have been reading those, and then these would have started showing up. Now that obviously both series are complete, there is a 3rd series as well, plus we have more, Bane Chronicles, all of that. It is for me where I want to start. There are so many ways that you can read it, so for me it's kind of where do I go. So you can start with obviously publication order. So publication order consists of City of Bones, Ashes, Glass, Clockwork Angels, City of Fallen Angels, Clockwork Prince, City of Lost Souls, Clockwork Princess, The Bane Chronicles, City of Heavenly Fire, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, Queen of Air and Darkness, Ghost of the Shadow Market, The Red Scrolls of Magic, Gold Chain, and the new ones from Gold Chain. Things like Tales from the Shadowhunter and the Red Scrolls and Ghost of the Shadow Market, I'm not sure if I'm going to read those yet. I kind of thought this was like the Bane Chronicles as well. Like I wasn't sure. I think it was going to depend on how well I got on with it, and she is like so many series. That is kind of like the original way of reading, because it's the way she wrote them. So then, like I said, then you could also start with the Infernal Devices instead. So you'd be reading that prequel first. So that would be Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, then going into City of Bones, Ashes, Glass, Fallen Angels, Lost Souls, Heavenly Fire, then continuing on with the Bane Chronicles, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, Queen of Air and Darkness, Red Scrolls of Magic, Ghost of the Shadow Market, Gold Chain, and so forth. Third option, you read it as a series. This is where I have been umming and ahhing. So my biggest issue has been not actually with reading it in publication order, it is whether or not I start with the Infernal Devices first, because obviously it is a prequel. It is set before the Mortal Instruments, and this is where I'm kind of like, I don't know. So it's like my third option is I read it as a series. I would start with the Mortal Instruments, so I would start with City of Bones, Ashes, Glass, City of Fallen Angels, Lost Souls, Heavenly Fire, and then I would go into Clockwork Angel, Prince, Princess, and then from that point I would then go chronologically. So I would then probably continue with like the Bane Chronicles and all that stuff. From that point, that's when I would probably start reading from like publication date, because obviously the Bane Chronicles is like a whole binder. So for me it is trying to figure out the best route to take, because oh my god, there are so many books in this series, and I had initially thought, you know what, I'm going to start start with the Mortal Instruments. We're going to read this as a series and then we'll go from there. And then I found out that Infernal Devices was only 3 books long, and I thought, oh crap, maybe I should do that as I'm reading Throne of Glass this year. In the end, I have settled with not publication order, which would seem logical because that's how I would have originally read it. I'm going to read this series first, only because I know references are made, like, I guess, like characters, are made in this series, and I want to be able to register those. I probably won't even pick up that series until next year, and then because there's only 3 of those and then there's only 3 of like the next one after that, I can probably read those both in a year, whereas with this main series there are 6 books and obviously I'm trying to get through Throne of Glass. So I'm going to go with, yes, the Mortal Instruments first and read those 6 first. I'm really looking forward to kind of doing this. My general feeling is, because obviously Cassandra Clare is still expanding the world, you know, she said that over the next decade she wants to keep going. She's obviously got her newest trilogy coming, and I'm really glad she's doing trilogies and not big ones like this, because I think I will want to revisit this again in probably another 10 years. And when I do, I think I'm going to choose to read it in publication order, just so I can experience it how she wrote it. Because obviously you're still going to get the little tie-in moments with the prequels, but it would be really nice to actually read it in publication order. It is for me deciding if I'm going to pick up things like the Red Scrolls and the Ghost of City Marcus and the Tales from the Academy. So if you have read them, please let me know your thoughts. Is it worth me picking those up? When would you recommend? In the reading order I'm going to read them, which will be the Mortal Instruments, then the Infernal Devices, and then continuing on. Where do you think I should like read them? Because I know with one of them it pops up kind of before the main series is finished and whilst like the prequel is like continuing. There's like so many options and there are so many videos talking about which ways you can't do it, but I think for me as a newbie heading into this, there is so much of a world I feel like I could just get lost in. I think for me it is best to keep it blocked as a series by series thing, and so then when it comes to it and I get to a point where I want to reread it, I can just go through it in publication order. So I am really looking forward to kind of getting into this. I really hope I like this because, like I said, this has been sat on my TBR for so long now. It is ridiculous. There is a lot of love for this series, but there is also a lot of kind of not so happy on like some of the relationships and certain things. So it'll be interesting to see, because I feel like I probably should have read them when I was younger, because I think my perspective and take on it would be so different now I'm like 27 compared to when I was like 16. I feel like I would have been like, oh my god, this is so awesome, whereas I might be more cynical now. So this will be the main focus of my reading vlog next week, and I'm really excited to do that, to be able to come home from work and be like, oh my god, so this happened. So it will be very spoilery, and just in general for me to be like, I don't know if I like this, or is this really gonna be good? But like I said, if you think like any other extra suggestions that you can make to kind of enhance my reading experience, think, oh no, read this book here, then yeah, absolutely your comments are so welcome, because I really just want to get the best experience out of reading these. I hope you have enjoyed my second video of the week. Can you believe it? This is going to be extremely weird because I'm literally just filming them like back to back almost. I just finished the end of my other one just now. Hence why I'm still in the same clothes. I did mean to get changed, but I forgot because I was trying to find books and I was really hot, so I couldn't be bothered. If you enjoyed this video, then please smash that like button and show me your thumbs. Your love and support means the world to me. Comment below with anything, not just book related, but like please help me with this series. And if you're new, hi, welcome along. Hit that subscribe button to see more videos and to check out my newest addition to the video family, the weekly vlog. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!